hosted by Sonic Family 94 on August 9th, 2011.
Hi guys, this isn't really the usual post I make here, but a strange occurrence happened to me. As most of the people reading this blog may know, I'm a Sonic fan like all my friends. I always liked the older games since that was pretty much what I grew up on. There was this weird game I played. It really scared me and I needed to get this out into the internet. Earlier this year, my friend Kyle, who you may know as Tails94, unfortunately disappeared along with his parents. None of my friends knew what happened, and the authorities are still looking for them. I think I may have found the reason, but it might not make much sense. Months before Kyle's disappearance, he sent me this weird link to a file. I hadn't thought to check what it was up until the disappearance, but to my surprise, it was a Sonic game. Maybe the fan game? Kyle was always creative. I thought it was weird though. It didn't have a fancy name or anything, it was just an exe file named Sonic. I downloaded the game and decided to run it just to honor Kyle. When it finally decided to boot up, I was greeted with Sonic wagging his finger in a ring. I was impressed. This didn't look like Kyle's style at all. Once I pressed enter, it brought me to a character select screen. Sonic was blacked out and unavailable though, and the only available character was Tails. I didn't mind this anyway at the time. When I selected Tails, it put me into the Green Hill Zone. I thought it was pretty lazy to just reuse a level from the actual games. I took the time to look at Tails. He was wearing blue shoes for whatever reason, and seemed to look at the camera whenever I took too long to do something. Making Tails push on forwards, I found the zone was pretty bare bones, with platforming here and there, some bad nicks as well, but nothing too difficult. At the end of the zone, instead of a goalpost, I found Sonic. He had darker fur and the same type of shoes Tails would usually have. He was standing there with his eyes closed. That was until I made Tails walk up to him. Sonic looked at Tails for a split second, and the screen went black with text. The screen showed a simple hello before the screen went back to Sonic and Tails. I watched Sonic raise his hands as the stage started to explode like Angel Island Zone from Sonic 3. Suddenly, everything was on fire and Sonic was nowhere to be seen. Then a title card came up saying hide and seek. I tried to move back, but the path was blocked by a wall that wasn't there before. I progressed forwards to find burnt animals spread around the place, presumably scorched by the explosions. Tails looked horrified at the sight of this, almost like he was about to start crying. I made Tails move around for a while and realized there were places that I could hide. I hid behind a tree and realized there was a timer for when Sonic was gonna look for Tails. As the timer ran out, Sonic ran past where Tails was hiding. I did this game of hide and seek with Sonic for a while until I passed a sign. I made Tails run forward, but there wasn't a hiding spot in sight. Only Tails, the ground, and the burning hills behind him. Eventually the timer ran out. Tails, who was very exposed, froze and seemed to shiver in fear. He looked behind himself and saw Sonic, who started to have a red dot in his pupils, those of which started bleeding. Suddenly, that black screen with text appeared again. Found you. As soon as I got control of Tails again, I made him run forwards as Sonic was running right behind him. I didn't know what to do while Sonic was gaining on Tails. Suddenly, Tails had tripped and sat there trying to get up for a few seconds. Sonic had passed on by, so I assumed Tails was fine. Tails got up and held his arm, which seemed injured. Suddenly, Sonic appeared and kicked Tails down and broke his neck while he was down. The screen cut to black immediately as I heard the sounds of Tails struggling to breathe. Again, that text appeared. Too slow. I was so confused, and I was a bit doubtful this was made by Kyle. I tried to close the game, but nothing worked. A level loaded in with a weird-looking Knuckles the Echidna being playable in some sort of distorted vision of Scrap Brains out. The zone had multiple obstacles, like bloody platforms that would try to crush Knuckles. It seemed like multiple beings have attempted this level and failed. Some random time during the level, Sonic appeared again, still with the bloody eyes. Sonic was doing this obnoxious laughing animation. I tried to make Knuckles hit Sonic, but he faded to the other side of the screen once it got close to him. So I tried to hit him again, kept on trying until Knuckles looked tired and defeated. Knuckles would lay down on the floor while Sonic prepared to do something to Knuckles. The screen went black again. I heard Knuckles screaming. It sounded like he was being ripped open. Immediately, an Eggman level started. It was a dark version of the Marble Zone from Sonic 1, except it had a black and red tiled floor. I made Eggman go down these stairs in the level, and it took a while to get to the bottom. At the bottom, Sonic appeared again. He seemed like he was anticipating Eggman's arrival for a while. Suddenly, Sonic lunged at Eggman as the screen went black again. The sound this time was almost indescribable. As I heard Eggman struggle with weird cracking sounds, it sounded like his breath was being taken away from him. Suddenly, a disturbing image was shown of Tails, whose fur had gone burnt and black. Knuckles, who had his head dented in and his insides ripped out. An Eggman who was pale and lifeless in color and seemed to have a broken jaw. And right in between Tails and Knuckles was Sonic, with the bloody eyes from earlier. He was looking straight at the camera. Suddenly, names appeared on the characters who have been executed. Man, this is gonna sound so strange. Kyle, Stephanie, and Richard. I think this is where Kyle's family went. Nobody will believe me though. What is this? This didn't feel like something Kyle would make. Did the person behind this game track down and kill Kyle and his family? Where did their bodies go? Why were they represented by these Sonic characters? Whoever sees this, I don't know if I'm gonna be hacked or what. Just don't trust any links this account will post.
And